Hi.
Hi.
Oh, what you doing?
I am just getting everything ready for the special event we have tonight, the wine dinner.
I heard it was called Meet Your Maker.
Meet your maker.
Meet Your Maker.
That's a very creative name, isn't it?
Actually, Julie said it was Meet the Maker of the wine, and I made a joke and I said it must be Meet Your Maker. And your name is?
Jennifer.
Yep, Julia Rickards. My husband Dan Rickards and I own the Open Door in Clearwater Gallery.
I'm Dan.
Right, and we're doing our first Meet the Maker wine dinner. And
Meet the Maker.
yeah, so again, it's kind of an artistic spin on meeting the maker. Tonight it's a winemaker, Willa Kinsey Estates. The wine Dominique will be here, and then
And is he local? Winemaker?
right over the hill, yeah, right, Willamette Valley. So as local as we can get. 3 years ago, July 11th, we opened this new space. And that's when we added on the Open Door wine bar, just because we know wine and art go together very well.
Oh, you sell jewelry as well. And are these all local?
Yes.
So you're a multifaceted business.
We are. Yeah, we are. And there's many doors into this place. That's the other Open Door thing.
And I love the name, the Open Door.
Isn't that great? You know, I have to say I cannot remember exactly why we decided to call it that, but it
very
definitely
friendly.
fits. Yeah, I think it fits how many people we know, our acquaintances, our friends, our family, and our clients.
How did you come across that name?
The Open Door came about because we have 4 children and we were trying to brainstorm a name for the wine bar, and our kids said, well, we've always had the open door policy in our house, and that's kind of the inspiration behind caring for people with food. So my husband, Dan Rickards, is a painter.
A painter as well.
Yeah, that's really more my profession. I try to stay home in the studio and paint as much as I can.
And
Did he paint any of these?
this one, right over, he's more realistic, the local landscapes, so this is one of his pieces.
Ooh, and what is this painting of?
This one is Smith Rocks, so that's about 20 miles away from us.
So do you take paintings on consignment?
We consign artists, but we don't take paintings on consignment. So our artists are contracted, so we represent them. And all of our children have worked in the business.
Hello. And you are?
I'm Kyle. I'm the oldest son of the owner.
Well, we're going back to the kitchen to meet Chef Madison, who's very busy.
Madison Vickery is our chef. She's a wonderful young woman who is creative and innovative. She laughs. She's like, oh, I don't know, chef. I just like to make food for people. Yeah, straight back to the kitchen and you get to meet Sean.
Strawberries, just really nice green apples.
Are you Sean?
Yeah, I am.
And are you a family member as well?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
Just a local teenager.
I think they're picking out the wine glasses. They're going to serve red and white silver.
And if you walk outside, I can show you a little bit of the courtyard that we have. And we have some really neat artist studios where artists can rent the studios for a week at a time to work in. So if they're visiting in Sisters, they can go do that. So this little house, this artist studio back here is almost totally repurposed. Dan's got a little living roof. He's got strawberries growing up there. And
I see that.
yeah, these doors actually came out of our frame shop, so we were able to reuse those, which is neat. And
So you have the frame shop that I noticed around the corner.
yeah.
So do you own this building?
business. We do.
And they can set up the wares. They might be a jewelry artist, a painter, or a potter. And
Have you started renting it out yet?
yes, we have actually. We've taken reservations.
My husband built these farm tables.
And you're the carpenter. Anything you'd like to show off in particular? About what you're doing?
Sure, come on over. I'll show you one. This one right now is going to be a greenhouse. It's under construction. I'm trying to keep the theme of reclaimed. All the siding is reclaimed. A lot of the windows came out of the original little house that was here when we took it down.
And I see here's your musician setting up for tonight.
Yeah. Excited to hear
Which
this.
is Jeff Barber. Here we are beautifying before dinner.
tonight it'll focus around meeting the winemaker, listening to beautiful music, and eating a really beautiful meal. We'll open with the appetizer.
You all have your own little menu.
Yeah, right here.
Okay, well, sounds delicious.
Are we going to just sit and look at it or what?
Who's going to take their first bite?
I just want to introduce Madison, the brains behind our kitchen, and such a wonderful, creative woman.
And you have a red pepper hummus, which we make in-house, with a cantaloupe relish. It's got some smoked chilies and smoked paprika, so it's not spicy, it's just a little bit smoky. And then the sweetness from the cantaloupe and lime and a little bit of cucumber. All together with a little bit of red chili flakes.
And then we'll move into a beautiful pumpkin coconut bisque soup. That's really lovely. And then a choice of salmon or pork loin over fresh fettuccine noodles.
I just noticed the basil here. This is right by on the outside. Mm-hmm. And there's one on this side too. And you use this in your cooking.
Yeah, great.
It's called the
This is the
French lentil.
Yeah, the lentil salad.
And it's, what it is the ingredients are great, but there's something about the way you mix the herbs with the oil that is really super. So is it an olive oil based? Mm-hmm. And there's something about the way the herbs blend with the oil that is
There
absolutely
again, I think it's
excellent.
chef secret. I'm not really sure. I'm
Don't
like
lose it.
you. I don't know. I know.
How local is your food?
Our food is getting more and more local. And it's going to get really local this summer because we can source locally. But we try and keep a lot of our food coming from the valley.
The Willamette Valley, is that what you mean?
Yes. Then we'll finish with some cheeses and nuts and fruit. Well, all of our grains are organic. All of our beef is organic. And we do wild fish, salmon and halibut.
So tell me about the entertainment that you have here.
Well, our oldest daughter, Jenna, her and her husband helped open the restaurant, and she's a singer-songwriter, and so she kind of incorporated the music piece into the Open Door Clearwater Gallery, and that just morphed into Monday Night Music.
Monday Night Music.
Which we've done for 3 years. This is our music stage because we really want to incorporate all aspects of the arts. And then we'll be playing some beautiful jazz music. A lot of the heartbeat behind what we do is that you do feel like you're coming into a home, and you do feel like you're eating in the backyard, and you do feel like you're eating with friends. If you don't know who you're eating with, hopefully by the end of the night we'll all be friends.
I noticed on your menu that you have recommendations for wine and champagne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do a lot of pairings. So we have a super extensive wine list. We've had the good fortune of staying with one single wine rep. Tonight we're doing an Oregon winery.
So here we are with Meet the Maker. And your name is?
Chris Burney.
You are their wine rep, is that correct?
I am. And I represent Willa Kinsey, and we have Dominic Mahe over here, the assistant winemaker. This is Dominic in the kind of brown shirt here, talking to Julia, the owner. The goal is to really showcase these wines in their proper element around a fine dining atmosphere. So there's red and white for this evening. We have Pinot Gris and Pinot Blanc for the white for the first two courses. And then we're doing two single vineyard designated wines from the winery. One is called Aliette, and the second wine is called Pierre Leon.
Welcome. Thank you so much. Our very first Meet the Maker dinner. Chris Burning has been our wine rep since we started.
Seated in the black is Mary Belondo, who's their sales manager for all things Willa Kinsey. Fantastic wines. It's a treat and a rare opportunity to get someone like Dominic over here in this busy season.
Dominic we met the first year we opened, and you were wonderful. I was saying you are a man of so much knowledge. You've done an amazing job. Everybody loves our wine list.
If you haven't been to Willa Kinsey, I can show you what we've been missing so far. We have a beautiful estate which is in Yam Hill, so it's kind of close to Newburgh, south of Portland. First of all, we are an estate-grown winery. Okay, so all the wine we produce come from this land here, come from the estates, come from those blocks of vines you can see on this picture. So we have total control of what we do in the vineyard. And here, there is actually a step towards the quality of the wine we can produce, because we control everything from the vineyard to the bottling, actually. So, without further delay, enjoy your evening, and I'll be there around tonight, and I will come and talk about the wines as we actually taste through them. Thank you.
Cheers.
Wow, that is good. You've got a sweet and a dry at the same time.
So, did you all enjoy yourself this evening?
Oh, yeah, that was great. Yeah.
So, did you have any? Did you have a favorite? A favorite wine or a favorite?
Yes. The Aliette Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir.
Live it up. What did they say? You get what you pay for, right?
That's exactly right. We have an anniversary coming up, so we're going to have a bottle of it for our anniversary.
Oh, aren't you lucky?
We're just young kids, yeah.
So this was a smashing success, I'd say.
I don't know, I met some nice people, so it's good,
yeah,
you know?
great people.
I would say it was a
from
success.
Canada.
Yes, definitely.
Wines were good. I learned a lot. I realized I'm not the best mathematician here.
Right, but you have a good part. You know when it's fruity, you know when it's ugly.
And how was the food?
Delicious. Beautifully done.
3
And I
o'clock.
liked all the
Day before
variation. They were just dishes.
You want wine Monday? You need to call me before.
Creativity.
Text me before.
How would you compare this to French cuisine?
You know, I like to be actually, as you were saying, it's very creative, and I really like that part. You know, I think the soup was really nice. I like that. Yeah, that soup was really, really good. So it's successful.
Cheers.
À la santé. Santé. Santé.